Good afternoon and welcome to Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. So finally, Vusimuzi Ket Matala was on the stand and Parliament had a lot of questions for him. He showed up in a white shirt, not the suits that we usually see him with in court. Ket says he grew up in Mamelodi East, raised by a single mom, finished his matric, he has no tertiary education. He started small selling goods informally, then moved into security and medical supplies. Today, he's a millionaire. Some even call him billionaire, but that's up for debate. Parliamentarians grilled him. Why wasn't he answering some questions? Ket explained he was worried about incriminating himself. That's when they explained the Powers and Privileges Act. Anything he says under oath here can't be used against him outside Parliament unless he lies or commits fraud. Once he understood, he agreed to answer some of the questions. He'd consult with his legal team during lunch and on sensitive matters first. Then the MPs asked, how did you get into medical business? Ket said he met Mr. Van Dijk in his estate complex around 2017. Van Dijk, CEO of Medicare 24 Holdings, offered a business opportunity. Ket would register a franchise, Tshwane District Medicare 24, and they would handle the management. Ket would pay a fee only if he secured a contract. It was like fronting for the holding company. He registers it, they run it, and he gets the business. Parliament pressed on the huge 350 million SAPS contract. Ket tendered in his name as the sole director and 100% shareholder of Tshwane District Medical 24. But the services would actually be done by Medicare 24 Holdings, which he doesn't own. Audits flagged due diligence issues, but Ket says officials came to inspect the facilities and cleared them. MPs questioned whether he disclosed that clearly, given the size and importance of the contract for officer safety. They also asked about his track record. Ket explained that other hospitals, it wasn't that he had prior contracts. The Department of Health would request codes from companies on their database. So when he responded, it wasn't like he had been providing Medicare services already. He was responding to RFQs like anyone else on the database. From humble beginnings to massive government contracts, Ket Matlala's story is full of franchises, audits, and tough Parliament questions. And trust me, we are still getting started. With that being said, I will see you in the next one. God bless you and ciao. We are going back.